What's up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm here with my boy JohnnyKpicks. What's up, Johnny?
Not much. Just a lot of road construction at where I live, and I hate driving through road construction. I have to go through like so many different roads. Got here a little bit late. That's why we're a little late. Sorry, guys. But I'm ready for some fights. 280 wasn't my favorite, but hey, it happens.
Right. Yeah, man. Definitely. Yeah, 280 was definitely just a weird, crazy card as we've been having a lot lately. I mean, bad decisions. Fuck, man. Charlie Olives just didn't look like Charlie Olives when he fought. I was either he didn't look like himself or like Islam's just like the best dude ever because I mean his striking looked good, but yeah, man. It was a weird card. What'd you think about the Jan O'Malley fight?
I mean, when I watched it live, I thought Jan won. I didn't go rewatch it. I don't like to go rewatch fights that much unless it's like a super blatant. I mean, even then, I might not even do it. I just know in my head, like, I feel like this guy won, and I don't really want to change it. But I mean, it's not a robbery, I don't think, because it was just down to the first round. I just thought Jan did a little bit more with the takedowns or the takedown, and I think that's why he won. But I mean, 2 and 3 were clear to me. I thought, Jan won the second and then O'Malley won the third. But
yeah,
it happens.
O'Malley definitely, look like he belongs up in the top 5 of the bantamweight. So he's a big dude, man. He is huge for that division. But yeah, I did all right. I went 4-2 for plus 3.15 units. Charlie Olives, I was up about almost 5 units when his fight came on. If he would have won, I would have won like 8 units. But yeah, man, I thought it was going to be a way better fight than that. I thought that there'd be some moments like something, but it was pretty good. Beneil Dariush,
he surprised me.
I tried to tell everybody I didn't think Gamrot was going to be able to out wrestle him, dude. That was never really been the way to beat Dariush, but I wasn't. I didn't pull the trigger on.
Taking a bet. I mean, I was really close, and then I just thought Gamrot's wrestling would just be like the X factor, if you want to say. But Dariush's takedown defense and even the scrambles and stuff, man, I was super impressed. I was like, man, this guy's freaking amazing. Better than I thought he was.
Yeah, he actually looked better than I thought he would too, as far as his speed and all that. But yeah, let's say what's up to everybody in the chat. We got Herb Dean, the gold standard in the house. What's up, Herb? He said Arnold Allen about to be the first guy to KO Kattar. JohnnyKpicks, no way.
I didn't say that, but
that's the JohnnyKpicks tweet.
I did not say that. I am on Kattar all day.
I love Kattar.
I do like Allen, though. I think he's really good, but I just think Kattar is a little better. But hey, we'll get there.
Right. Yep. We got Papa Chuck said Jared Vanderaa, please God, lose this fight and get cut. I can't take it anymore.
He's friend of the show. Friend of the show. I love Vanderaa.
Just go over 1.5 rounds. That's all I need. Our boy Carlos is in the house. What's up, Carlos? CJP. Check out his YouTube channel and everything too. Dropping great videos. So what's up, fellas? He said, how you doing? Ready to roll up some honeycombs kush and chat up UFC with my favorite cappers in the game. Yeah, that sounds tasty, man.
It does.
Definitely.
For breakfast.
Wish I had some, but we always, as always, man, we appreciate you coming out, Carlos. Papa Chuck said, what's up, Carlos? Miguel, what's up, man? What's up, guys? Hey, Johnny, is Charles still your boy?
Yeah. Of course he is, man. I ain't gonna throw him to the side of the street. And I got all those UFC cards of his. I got the shirt. I'm in, dude.
Yeah. Oh, he'll be back. I want to see him fight Benny, man. That's going to be a good fight.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be a very good fight. And I don't really want to think about it right now because I don't want to – I still need to, I need to think, just clear the head.
That was such – I'm still in shock.
I was so bummed that whole night. I was like, oh, man.
When he was out striking him, when he came out and hit him with the first giant shot, in the first 30 seconds, I'm like, oh, shit, okay. But Charlie took it, when he started stuffing them takedowns in the second round, I'm like, fuck yeah. He stopped the takedowns in the second, but he couldn't stop that.
And the trips and all that stuff happened. I was like, oh, God, here we go. I wasn't feeling too great after the first, but I'm like, well, if he keeps it on the feet, we'll be okay. And then bam, bam. And I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah, that was terrible. MPTV said, I'm here, guys. You can feel safe now.
What up, MP?
Yep, Raw Torque. He said, "What up, mother fluffers? What's up, Raw Torque?
What up,
We
bro?
appreciate you coming out as always." Yoda Swoofus, our boy too, man. He's always here. He said, "What's up, guys?" Said TJ is a snake for real. Yeah,
that was dirty. Bro, I don't know if he meant to do that or not, but that was dirty.
Oh, he did. He said he blew it out in April, and it's gone out 20 times during. He said
Holy
right after.
Shit!
Yeah,
I didn't know it was that. I didn't know he said that. I thought it was just
right after. He said
okay.
He said I completely blew it out in April, and it popped out of my shoulder. It popped out like 20 times during camp. And why the fuck are you here fighting, TJ? The fuck?
Wow,
like
that's even worse than I thought. I mean, I thought he got injured like right before, and then he just went to go do it.
No, he said he completely blew it out in April, and that's why I couldn't even believe he was admitted to it. He's not the smartest guy, but at least he owns up to his fucking dirty.
And that's probably why, because he's not smart. So
snake stuff, dude. Dirty Reg in the building. He said,
"Dirty
people, what's up, Dirty Reg?" We got Thomas. He said, "Hello, guys. Keep up the good work. Gonna put my money on Waldo Cortes-Acosta this week." It's gonna be a tough one, I think. I don't know if that guy.
I like Waldo. I think he'll get it done. Either way, I don't know how, but he'll get it done.
Noel said, "What's good, boys? Randy Brown check and Aljo double plus 121. Nice.
Nice.
Inside the distance. Nice. Damn, you got lucky because, man, I don't know, dude. If TJ's shoulder wasn't messed up, because he was getting beat up, but he was hanging in there and not getting submitted and all that with one arm. He literally had one arm. So, but yeah, man,
couldn't do it anymore.
Them are all nice hits, nice bets. Our boy Dev, the dude in the building. Everybody go check out Dev's stuff, man. All of his stuff. He's Instagram, everything, good stuff there. The one and only. So, what's up, guys? What's up, man? Appreciate you coming out.
What up, man?
Dev said, "Told you about Islam. All respect." Everybody knew about Islam.
Yeah,
I knew how good he was.
Yeah,
but I'm plus 170 on Olives. I thought that was a good dog play too.
I just really think Olives was the only guy that could beat Islam, and I don't even know who's going to be able to beat him. Maybe if Dariush can do that same thing with Gamrot he just did, maybe, and that's just a maybe.
Yeah, Dariush is a beast, dude. But damn, Islam's big too. He's a big boy, dude. He said MP said I'm watching Vanderea's interview right now, and I like him, but I'm going to play Vernon Lewis MMA math and pick Waldo for the win. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, he's looked bad, but he looked like that Justin Toffa fight a little bit. Victor, what's up, Victor De Jesus, our boy from the beginning, man. So what's up, gentlemen? Good luck on this weekend. Good luck to you too, Victor. He's always putting in good big bets too, man. Appreciate you coming out, Victor. I did 2 pick videos today. I'll check them out on my way to work. As soon as we're done with this, I had to work. That's why I can't never timestamp and stuff. I have to do that in the morning, but I'll check that out, Dev.
Man.
Miguel said, would have won a lot more if TJ lasted one more round. Oh. Yeah. Dev said a snake is a snake for sure. Bunny Hunter, our boy. He said, I told you guys about the UFC wanting O'Malley to win since July. Yeah. And they did. I mean, they gave it to him. But it was a good fight, man. He impressed me. He impressed me a lot. That's why I stayed away from that fight. I told everybody he had a good chance to win. I'm like, dude, if he can win that first round, and then drop Jan and just win one of the second or third by dropping Jan one time, he could win. And that's what he did. I don't think he dropped him, or did he just hurt him in the third, second, something like that. MPTV, good call on that one, Dev. Yeah, Dev was hitting last week. Islam, all that. Definitely. Oh, my boy Daz, thank you for the donation, bro. He said sometime the best bet we take are on the ones we don't make. Tom Troiano, let's go, doggies. Maybe by fight time. Yeah, and Daz killed it this week. I don't know.
Yeah,
you guys follow Daz on Twitter, man. He puts out great bets, and he killed it this week. I know him and his grandma were watching it, and he hit some really good bets, man. So everybody follow Daz on Twitter. Great dude and part of all the communities, and I appreciate that donation, dude. That's
for sure
awesome. All right, guys, let's get into this. We got 26 viewers right now, too. If everybody can hit that like button and hit the subscribe button for me or Johnny if you haven't already. Definitely appreciate it. Put in some good work for this, and appreciate the subs. I know, Johnny, you killed it last week with the subs. Our show we did, our live show for UFC show. Our live show for UFC 280, we had 3 other cappers, Bert, Artem, and Patrick. We got what, 25,000 views?
Yeah, like almost 25,000 views. Hoping everybody got some good subs too. And a lot of comments, a lot of likes. Like it was like the best show we ever did as a team. So thank you everybody if you guys showed up. There's more to come. We're gonna do more of those. We'll do it on Blood Money's channel next time for the next pay-per-view, and hopefully we can do just as good, if not better. So
yeah, this next one is going to be huge with Izzy and Vieira, and what's the other title?
Is it Wei Li, or is that the next one?
Wait, yeah, I think that's that with Wei Li, and then what's the other?
And then Chandler. Is it Chandler and?
No, I think that's on its own. I think that's one was on like, I don't know.
Poirier. It's Chandler and Poirier, right?
That one's on it too.
I think so. I think it's Izzy, Chandler, and Wei Li. I think that's the top 3. I could be wrong, but I think it is.
Sounds awesome. All right, boys, let's get into this. We're gonna start with these 2 replacement matches that they put on. First one we'll start with is Josh Weems versus Christian Rodriguez. I'll start this one off. I really like Christian Rodriguez here. Josh Weems is all right, but I mean, he's really, really not that great. He can be hurt. And I think Rodriguez is going to hurt him, dude. Rodriguez is really good. Like his boxing reminds me of Adrian Yanez. Like he throws short shots with both hands, but they just stud contact, and he's constantly throwing them and doesn't go wide, doesn't do nothing. He looked great on the Contender Series. He looked great against JSP too in their fight on the UFC. Even though he got beat, he showed great heart. He almost subbed him twice. So I think this is going to be a really easy win, especially having Weems on short notice like he is, less than a week. I think Rodriguez is going to stun on this kid. I think that he's going to be able to get him out of there. I think he gets him out of there like in the 3rd. So give me Rodriguez by 3rd round finish.
Yeah. I got Rodriguez too. I like him a lot. I think his striking is really good. He's got good grappling as well. I know in his last fight, didn't he fight Jonathan Pierce? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he was up a weight class, and Jonathan Pierce was so much bigger than him, and he was able to hang in there and not get subbed and not get finished. And I was very impressed with that. And he was like so much smaller too. So, but he's better than that. Like if he's in his normal weight class and fighting people like that, then he's going to win against Weems. Weems, I mean, he's a decent grappler. He's good submissions. He's more of like a kill or be killed kind of fighter. So I do think Rodriguez will get the finish. I'm going to say by knockout. I think he can do it on the feet. On the mat, it might be a little bit hard for him, but I think he can get that knockout in the 2nd round or something, or maybe 3rd. But, I got no bets. If I would, I mean, Rodriguez would probably be like a parlay piece at like -350. I think that's what the line is now.
Yeah, seen he's way up there. And yeah, man, the thing I really like about him, he's got great grappling. He's very, very, very well rounded. He was trained at Rufus Sport since he was like 13 or 14. They said with like Paul Felder, because when I was watching his fight with Pierce, they were saying that, and he said that he's been in there with all them guys, Pettis, all Felder, all them guys training since he was a kid. It really shows. I really like this kid. The line's high. It should be, though. I think that this kid, they didn't have no line for it at the casino when I went yesterday, so I don't got no action on this, but I really like it. Rodriguez a lot. And I like the future of this kid. I think he's really, really good.
And I even liked Rodriguez in this other. Who was he fighting? Armsfield, right?
Armfield, yeah.
I liked him in that matchup too. So I mean, if you're gonna give me a short notice fighter that's not as good as Armsfield, I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna take.
And Rodriguez. It's not even that much more. I was actually gonna bet the under in that one, because the way Armfield and Rodriguez, they both get after it, and they're both like basically like strikers that will sprawl and brawl. They don't use too much. Like they can use their grappling. They got good, but they and they were both like the same people, and they both. I thought Armfield, was gonna eventually start folding in the fight by like the 2nd. Yeah, that was gonna be a good fight. All right, let's look through this. We got AY said watch MMA Guru's video breaking down all the cheating O'Malley was doing. Yeah,
I saw he made that. I didn't watch it yet though.
Looked like Tim Elliott versus Tagir out there, man. Dev says smash the like button. Yup. Daz, thanks guys. Grandma not talking to me since Nabakia didn't go under. Ain't talking no more. Sitting there ain't talking no more. That is hilarious. Yeah, man. I can't, dude. There was a couple fights on there. An over under one. I went big on the over unders on this card though.
My best over bet was the Makhachev Gordon one. Everyone was giving me crap for it online, and I'm like, look at that.
Yeah. And that was easy money. I mean, I was a little scared in the first like 30 seconds, but I knew Makhachev was going to use his wrestling. I mean, he's not the greatest striker. He's improving. He's very dangerous, but
he's not very technical. He's more of like an explosion kind of guy with like elbows and knees and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. I definitely thought that man, I don't know why my screen. I was looking, my screen always goes blurry for some reason.
It's a little. Yeah, I don't know if it's maybe like Wi-Fi. Maybe it's not getting good Wi-Fi or something. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me one of them Ethernet cords, but
you should get like the extender thing. You can plug it in and it like extend. Yeah, and like to your outlet next to you or whatever, or even like in the hallway, and it extends it better.
Okay.
Look into that.
Yeah, they were saying like I might get like one of them Ethernet and it plugs like right from my router. I think.
Right that'd be the best for sure.
Yeah, because usually, I mean, it don't usually work too bad. But yeah, with that Makia fight, I was gonna bet that under. I was driving to the casino and it was either that or the Mustayev under, and I ended up betting that real big. I thought that was going under for sure. I thought he was gonna finish that the 19-year-old Japanese kid or Japanese kid like quick, but luckily because I like that, and I wanted to bet Dillashaw and I didn't. So, but Dev said he'll be live Saturday. Come hang out. I'll see what time. I got to work till Saturday morning. That's everything's been picking up at work, and it's been making everything hard, man. MPTV said that show was cool as fuck. Yeah, Bird is good, man. That kid,
Bird's good.
Kid is good. He's real good.
Hopefully, we can have him on again. He was fun.
Yeah, man. Low titty, low titties. Low titties. Cody, I fucking hate betting against you, but I got Arnold plus money. Good luck, guys. I can't blame you getting him at plus money or taking him, but I don't see anywhere where he like tape, stats, anything. I couldn't find where Arnold Allen like experienced nothing, had a better.
It would just be the grappling, but Kattar has very good takedown defense. So
it comes from wrestling. He started that was his thing. He's a wrestler, and Arnold Allen. I mean, I don't think he comes from a wrestling background in England, but I would still think so either. So it's like and he's going to be smaller. We'll get to that. We'll get that. From Effie, he said had to work during the stream, but let's go Jacoby. Yeah, I'm on Jacoby with you too.
Me too.
Yeah. Everybody check out Effie's stuff too. Effie at Any Action MMA. Great shows every week, man. Carlos said, I did no tape study for this fight, but give me C-Rod by decision. Okay.
That could happen.
MPTV said Weens can submit regional fighters, but he won't do that to Christian. Not if GSP couldn't. He was the one almost submitting GSP, dude. I had a bet on GSP that whole time. And I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? Because he was minus like 350, short notice against a bantamweight, and you're like,
and he's bigger.
He could not hold this little dude down, bro. I mean, the scrambling, everything, but then he slowed down a little bit in the third. But yeah. Let's see. Early weigh-in podcast. What's up, guys? He said, be ready to bet Rodriguez against Armfield. Oh, yeah, was ready. Yeah, me too.
I was too.
That was going to be a good fight. Jack Banks MMA, man. What's up? Everybody check out his stuff on YouTube and on Instagram. He's always got good stuff. He said, I heard Rodriguez moved to Pierce's gym after the fight.
Nice.
Pierce changed in Georgia. He's from town. Or where does he change? Or no, is he at Fight Ready or something like that?
I could look real quick.
Remember. He used to train in he's from Tennessee. I know that. I can't remember where he trains now. Ice Viking, what is up, man? He said they should just cut TJ for fighting that compromised. Yeah, you should. That was a cheat. You cheated the fans. You cheated the bettors. You cheated everybody, dude. You
cheated the UFC.
You cheated people that bought the pay-per-view. You cheated the UFC. You cheated fans out of a fucking great title fight when we could have had another. There's lots of good 135ers. You cheated bettors out of money. You cheated everything just so you could get some money. And I get it. Like fighters are like, you need to get paid this and that, but it's like, you don't need to fucking cheat everybody to get paid. You know what I mean? You could have fought a title contender. You could have pulled out, fought a title contender fight, and then got that and got more money. But you decided to go out there knowing you can't win. Like the UFC, if you come in less than 50% healthy, and it's a fact beforehand, then like they should take half your purse. Like you didn't fight, you was 50% healthy, then you fought 50%, get 50% of your purse. It's weird, man. Yeah.
Plus, if he knew back in April, like he could have told the UFC and they could have got a replacement with way more time, like for the replacement to, get a training camp in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they could have had in April, he could have told him, and they could have had freaking people fight a title contender, like a title eliminator fight, and then people in April could have been ready to fight on this card, whoever won against Aljo. But yeah, man, I almost bet him. I would be. And dude, this is me being this mad, not even betting the dude. The one that only said, "What do you think about the under on the Alan Kattar fight?"
It's possible, but honestly, like, it's tough because I would say maybe late round, like 4 or 5. If
I
there's
think
a finish.
I think Allen or Kattar can finish him in the 4th or 5th because he's
That's
so,
what I think
so bad against Sadiq, dude. Like Allen has no output. Like Sadiq outlanded him like 78 to fucking 31 or something like that, and he threw 168 punches, and Allen only threw like 90 something. But he just he rocked him 2 times.
Plus that Hooker fight with Allen. I mean, I bet Allen there, and I was a little worried because I mean Hooker was landing some good shots on him. I mean, he was wobbled.
When he was wobbled, he did wobble him once, but yeah, Hooker, I mean, deflated himself to go down there. Dude. He couldn't take a shot because he usually can take shots.
Well, that's not going to be the case this time.
Yeah, Prince of Mischief said, "What's up? What's up, man? Appreciate you coming out." He said, "I'm with you on that one, low titty city Ortega." Yeah, man. Thomas said that. Yeah, I can't blame anybody. It's lined even for a reason, but I just don't understand. Allen has never beat anybody. I'm not even like Dan Hooker is not a top 10 featherweight, and then Sadiq wasn't a number 14. So I just don't understand. Like he's not. His chance to me is we'll get to it, but is the
I know we keep talking about it,
right? Okay, yeah. Low Titty said Cody spitting facts about TJ was pissed I put any money on him. Yeah, that was terrible, man. Victor, according to Big Marcel, looks like November 18th, now 18-year-old Raul Rosa Jr. will be making his debut against Jay Parent. Ooh, that's he can win that. That's very
I like Rosa.
That's crazy, that kid. He's in the 18 now instead of 17, though. Good info with that. Reg said he wasn't beating Aljo no matter what. Possibly it did. Possibly. Aljo looked big, man. Prince said, hey, y'all know you guys don't usually add more to money line, but if the Kattar line goes up to, let's say, plus 115, I would like to. I honestly think he wins. That's one of my more confident picks on the card. Like
Kattar, go ahead, sorry.
No, I mean, I've just never seen anything that Allen's done that make me think he's going to beat Kattar. And there's like a lot of stuff Cater's done. Like he's got the proven record, and he's just like his style is good for it. He can sprawl, brawl. He's going to be bigger, longer. But yeah, I would like to add more money. I don't know. Is he up to like plus 115?
Well, remember I messaged you the other day. It might have been yesterday. He was up to plus 110, and I should have done it. I'll be honest. But now he's at minus 105, I believe.
I don't know how he's not going to be the favorite when it comes. But it don't make sense. It does. Like out of a lot of fights.
I was going to say, to answer Prince's question, if it gets up to 115, I will put like at least one more unit on it.
I want to bad.
I'm pretty confident, and I think this is going to be. I mean, it's a closer fight, but if you're confident in a close fight, especially at plus money, I mean, that's what you got to do. Take the shot.
If Allen does not get Kattar out of there in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, that's why I think
what Kattar was doing to Giga. They got to see what Sadiq was doing to Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen landed 29 punches in the first 2 rounds and was gassed in the 3rd against Sadiq somehow. Like he was gassed. And you see what Kattar did to Giga. Like Kattar ain't getting knocked out. You seen the shots he was taking from Giga. You see the shots Josh Emmett was hitting him with. Both of them dudes definitely harder than
And let's be honest, I was there at UFC Austin. Kattar beat Emmett. I'm sorry, he did.
Like Emmett versus Allen, dude. I'm taking Emmett.
Yeah.
I'm taking Emmett all day. I don't understand. Like they're both about the same size, and he's going to be cracking. You know what I mean? I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. I can't blame anybody for taking Allen, though, because like he's a young prospect looking good. But all right, let's get into this next fight. We'll be doing this all night. Cody Durden versus Carlos Mota. Who you got?
So I believe Cody Durden opened up as the favorite, and now he's not. And I like Cody Durden in this fight. I know Carlos Mota has a lot of hype coming in. He's the LFA champion. He's a very good striker. It's got power in his hands. I think his grappling is okay in wrestling, but I think he's more of a striker. But I mean, I like Cody here as the underdog, especially. I think he's at plus 140 range right now. He's got good wrestling. He's a junkyard dog, like you like to say. He's got, he's tough. I know he was knocked out or club and subbed by Makayev, but that was a very good, clean flying knee. So I'll give him a little bit of credit for that one, or not too much bad, whatever you want to say. But I like Durden here, though. I think he's going to be able to get. I know both guys are on short notice a little bit, but Mota's taking this fight on like 6 days short notice, and Durden's taking this fight like 2 or 3 weeks short notice. So I think I'll take Durden here. If he can survive the first round power, I think he'll be able to win this easy, like 29-28 decision, or maybe 30-27 decision. We'll see. So I think he can get the wrestling going, though.
I'm with you on that, man. I like Durden here. UFC experience. He's tough, dude. It's not like he's like got some weak chin or something. Mota is tough, but Durden's got the wrestling. You know what I mean? It's going to be in the small cage. I think that Durden's got good striking, good enough to stand with this dude and not just get, knocked out. I mean, Charles Johnson did and a couple other people didn't. So I think that Durden can stand here with him and not get knocked out and then land some takedowns. This dude, like you said, is on short notice. He ain't in no UFC camp. Cody Durden's actually, even though he's kind of short notice, he's working at a UFC level camp for the last 2-3 years. So I'm going to take Durden. No bets on this. I don't feel confident. Like you said, he started out, the bookie started him minus 140, and then he turned to plus 140 now. So,
it's funny that you mentioned that, or we both did or whatever. Because like in Dana White Contender Series, when that happens, usually, like, so if a favorite starts out as or if the favorite becomes an underdog, usually that fighter wins, because the bookies are usually right. Like, they're not stupid. I mean, they're stupid sometimes, but they know something. And then the public is the one that fluctuates it. And I know there's a lot of hype on Mota, and he's really good for a regional guy, but he's never been in the UFC. This is the UFC fighter here. So this is why I like Durden here, especially at plus money. Like, I'm really, really thinking about laying at least just one unit on it just for fun. Like, not fun, but I'm really confident. He'll win this one. So, and I only have 4 bets this card so far, and this is a very hard card for me to find bets. And I think this is a good underdog bet.
Yeah. He's going to fight for your money. Definitely. Got the wrestling if he gets that going and stuff, but let's see. Dev said Mota round 1 champ. Yeah,
you just like violence.
Yeah, Mota's a bad dude. Carlos said another fight I couldn't do tape on due to the last minute replacement, but give me Cody Blood Money Durden, dude. And Cody Durden, I want to do an interview with him sometime. He's got the best name in the game, Cody Durden, because my name's Cody. As you see right there is Tyler Durden. That's like that is probably my favorite movie ever, Fight Club. So Cody Durden is legit. Do an interview with Mota after this. You are, Dev? That's fucking awesome.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. I'll check that out. I'll listen to it
let me know.
Way to work or whatever. Jenna Marie, what is up? Said, I'm not doubting Cody twice in a row. I don't know the other dude. I got to find out. LOL. Yeah, Cody's good. Well-rounded fighter, man.
He's going to be tough. He's not going to be in the walk in the park for Mota, but Mota's good too. He's very solid regional scene. But just the UFC experience, that's what's getting back to me here. So,
right. Dirty Red said, I've got a nice pick history with Durden and is still going to fade him in this spot. I think the ceiling could be high on Mota. Yeah, and Dirty Reg knows the stuff too, dude. I'm pretty sure he won BC Dave's contest this week, and he's always high up there. So, yeah, man.
Just so you know, Durden's an underdog.
Yep. Yeah. CJ says, speaking of blood money, I hit that baby blood money parlay with Fio and Rosa. Thanks for that. Yeah, man. Baby blood hit all of her picks. She even hit Islam. I should have listened to her. She said,
dude, all right. Is she coming on tonight?
Yeah, she's coming on. She told me last week.
That's going to be one of my bets. I don't have a lot of bets. I'm going to let her do a bet for me.
Hell yeah.
I'm doing it.
I'm about to start a little online thing where I put like $100 in an account and then just start it for like her and just make her little thing so I don't have to run all the way to the casino. But yeah, she told me last week, dude, after the show that at daycare, dude, one of her little friends is friends with Hasbullah, and he said that Islam was on, dude. I should have listened to it, man. I should have listened to it.
I know we all should have. Well, who did?
CJ.
There you go.
Man. Carlos, CJP. Yeah. Dirty Red said Animal won the Capper game last Saturday. Oh, a Animal. I think he won. I think he's talking about him. I'm pretty sure
Dirty Red and Animal won the Capper game. Yes.
Oh, they tied.
No, I think he's an animal. He's an animal.
Okay, I get it now.
It's all right.
But he is, man.
As I'm pouring my next drink.
Nice. The one and only Mota went 5 hard rounds with energy. I think he's going to start Durden in the second round. Good possibility. He's got hands too, dude. I just don't like how he slowed down against energy. But that, like he said, was a 5-round fight.
Short notice. I can't take short notice fighters unless they're just way better.
Yeah. Congratulations on that, Dirty Reg. Dirty Reg's always picking good, dude. He's got good stuff, man. That's why I like our community in here that we got, because these dudes, they know what they're talking about. We might
Everybody's
not have
good in this
10,000 viewers,
chat.
but they're all legit. Yeah, all right, man. Let's go on to this next fight that I got on here. It is Joseph Holmes versus Jun Park. And in this fight, I'm gonna take this one. I got Jun Park. I like his striking, I like his jab. I think that he's gonna be smart enough to use the same, he can employ the same game plan that Jamie Pickett used. He'll be able to use, it's in small cage, so I think, you know, that'll take away a little bit of Joseph Holmes' height and reach if he can just get him up against the cage, wear on him there a little bit. I mean, he can strike with him. You've seen Iron Turtle strike with a lot of people, but it'd be safe if he just grapples with him, takes him down, you know, wears on him, stays safe in that first round, gets out of the first round, gets to the second round. And as we've seen, Joseph Holmes, hopefully in this one, slows down a little bit like he did against Jamie Pickett. And then Iron Turtle can take over. But the thing is, Iron Turtle's not that dangerous. He's got 4 wins in the UFC. They're all 4 decisions. 2 of them are super close decisions. I bet him last fight. I didn't think he beat Eric Anders. I was happy to get that decision. I felt super lucky. So I'm taking Park here. I think he wins by decision. Like I said, if he's going to win, it's going to be by decision. I think he's just better than Holmes pretty much everywhere other than size and explosive power. But I think he's going to stay safe, get this fight. And I like it. I actually bet the over 2.5 on this, man, because like I said, I don't see the Iron Turtle getting knocked out. And Holmes is durable. His 2 losses, you know, he stayed in it. And like I said, Iron Turtle 4 decision wins in the UFC. So give me the Iron Turtle by decision. I like the over, and I believe is like -150.
Yeah, I like Park here too. I think he's just the more experienced fighter. I was pretty high on Holmes after Dana White Contender Series, but after seeing him against Jamie Pickett, and I had to rewatch that again, and I'm just like, oof.
Yeah, I bet him.
I did too. Mm-hmm. And I forgot. I took that right out of my mind, and I just remembered all of it, and it came back, and I'm just like, I can't pick Holmes. I know he's got solid potential. He's got decent submissions, and he's got decent striking, but he gasses, man. He gasses so hard in that fight with Jamie Pickett, and I'm just like, wow. So give me Park here. I think he's going to just wrestle him, grapple him, whatever you want to say, push him up against the cage, keep it, get inside his range, and I don't see a finish. I do think it's going to go the distance, and maybe a late finish by Park, but Park doesn't finish anybody. So I think it's going to be just a WrestleMania all day grappling. And get Park. I think it's going to be like 30-27 Park. I think he's going to cruise here.
Right. And that's why I like that over, just in case Holmes made some giant improvements. You know what I mean? And maybe he can he's so much bigger. Maybe he takes Park down somehow. Because, I mean, his wrestling looked terrible against Pickett. He's got good BJJ. You see on the regional scene, he's got a lot of submissions, but man, his wrestling didn't even look that good on the Contender Series until this dude kind of slowed down in the second round. Then he was able to land the takedown and get the finish. But
for sure,
yeah, man, this can be a close fight. But like I said, I went with some over unders this week. I'm 12 out of 13 on my last 13 over unders, so I got 3 of them on this card, and I'm hoping to go undefeated all 5 on this card. Dev the dude, man, I appreciate the dono, man. You're the man. That is awesome. Like I said, everybody go check out Dev's stuff. He deserves it. He's been doing this for a while. Him and Sal have a great show. I think he just dropped. I think he did Vegas 64, right? So I'll listen to that. One, I'll listen to that on the way to work. And then if you drop that interview with Mota, man, I can't wait to hear that.
For sure.
Excuse me, so.
And Dev, your cards are in the mail. They should be there by Friday, hopefully.
Nice. And I sent out 3 shirts. My girl sent them out today. So everybody that won shirts, Bunny Hunter won one, a couple other people.
Vasco is in there. I sent the cards to Portugal. Hopefully they get there. Yeah. Nice. Hopefully they get there, man.
How much it cost you to do that?
That was $15. That was the cheapest.
That's decent. It cost me $20 to send them to Belgium. Got him to oh man, I gave Saba the Piotr Jan rookie too.
Whoops.
Yeah. He's with Saba ain't even got the talk crap to us. I haven't been on no message boards lately to see anything. I've been so busy, dude. I'm behind on everything. Dirty said all other sports suck. UFC's the best, and that's the facts, dude. Let me get Yong Park by decision, but no bets at all in this fight. I like that, Carlos. Facts Red UFC superior for sure. I used to bet big on football all the time and stuff. I don't even barely watch it anymore. Plus, I'm a Steelers fan, die hard, but Big Ben's gone, man. They're on rebuilding. I watch it, but it's just not the same.
Yeah, I just do NFL props now. I don't even do the games. Like the NFL games this year has been so crazy. Just do props. I just do touchdown props or like field goal props.
Yep. Dirty Reg said Holmes is sub or bust for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
He is.
Hunter, did you notice the Iron Turtle looked a little hesitant after his knockout loss against Anders? But Anders is so big, dude.
He's strong though.
So big and strong. But yeah, he did. And that I'm like I said, I'm thinking that the Iron Turtle, because like he used it against John Phillips and somebody else he out grappled for a while for his win. But yeah, Kraus, he does have Kraus in his corner. Definitely. SK, long time no see, fellas. What is up, SK? He said, overall thoughts on the card, not the best, but yeah, it's
exactly what I think. Not the best, but it is. It is what it is.
That's it, yeah. And it's got some decent fights. I think the cappers had the lines pretty good this week, or even the ones he has at big favorites. I don't think they deserve it, but then I also think they're going to win, but I don't think they're going to win by as big as like.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if the Iron Turtle just comes out here at minus 250 and just completely dominates Holmes the whole time, but we'll see.
I think he cruises to a 30-27.
Yo,
I mean, maybe 29-28. The first round, maybe Holmes will win it. Maybe.
Right, but if you lose to Jamie Pickett, bro,
that's what I'm saying.
Freaking bad look. Like to think he's gonna come out here and sub the Iron Turtle. Chris Dawkins or Kyle Dawkins walked across the cage, picked up Jamie Pickett, fucking slammed him on the ground, worked his jiu-jitsu, and then choked him out with 1 second left in the first round. Like a fucking grown man to a little brother. He literally did that. And Joseph Holmes couldn't even beat Jamie Pickett over 3 rounds, let alone pick him up.
And he looked like he didn't even want to be in there after the first round. He's just like, he got busted up and almost like, Jamie Pickett is putting on a clinic on you right now. Like, what is going on?
Yeah. And like the one and only said, Iron Turtle looked good against Gregory Rodriguez. Almost had him out of there and stuff, but got too overzealous. That's what they were saying earlier. If you got a little gun shy, I think he is. I think you're gonna fight smart after you take a knockout like you did to Rodriguez, because he was putting it on Rodriguez. And I think you got to understand that you got reckless, and that's when Rodriguez cracked him in the middle of his shit and they finished him. But
and we know RoboCop is literally a robot.
Yeah,
he cannot be knocked out.
No, he's a beast. All right, let's move on to this next fight. We got Tresean Gore versus Josh Fremd. And I will let you start this off, John.
Ooh, man, I don't even know if this fight should be in the UFC, but it is what it is. I'm going to go with Fremd here. I do not like and/or trust Gore. He looked okay on the Dana White Contender Series, but he's very low volume. He's got power, good striker, good leg kicks. But he just, I don't know. He pushes the pace. He likes to push forward, but he just doesn't do anything with it. He just follows. And I think Fremd, with his height, he's going to have a little bit of a reach advantage. He's got way better grappling. And I think he can potentially get the KO or a submission here. I think he's going to get the finish in some way, shape, or form here. I'm not saying Fremd is the best fighter in the world either, but at least he's shown a little bit of promise in the regional scenes, because Gore has, 5. He hasn't even been to the regional scenes, I don't think, maybe 2 fights. So, yeah, give me Fremd here. I think he's the more dangerous fighter, too, on the mat or on the feet. And, I mean, it wouldn't shock me if Gore gets a knockout either here. So these are 2, regional fighters that are just going on the UFC this week. So I just can't trust Gore with what I've seen from him in those last couple fights in the UFC. And one of the first fight wasn't even against a UFC quality person in battle. I think battle has improved, and I haven't seen the improvement with Gore. So give me Fremd here. At least he survived with Fluffy for 3 rounds. So that's something to look forward to there. So I don't think I have a bet on this. I really want to do the under here, though. I was thinking about doing the under.
I like that, especially it's at 2.5.
Yeah, it's at 2.5, and I think it's close to a pick on minus 125 or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, they're both pretty dangerous. Fremd's really dangerous. I really like Fremd in this spot. I mean, but watching tape, it's going to be close. Because Gore, I mean, if he comes in, fights the fight that he fought against Brian Battle, it's going to be a good close fight, because he hurt Brian Battle. I almost thought he could have won that fight. It almost seemed like he won the first 2 rounds, but I don't know. But Josh Fremd, man, 6'4", 4 inches taller, 1.5 inches of reach. To me, the more well-rounded fighter, I believe. You know, I think he's going to have the grappling advantage if he goes there, because, like you said, with the Hernandez fight, he looked really good. So, he's just got to protect himself, because he's been knocked out. Well, he got knocked out by Gregory Rodriguez, but yeah, you got to protect yourself against Gore, because he does hit hard. But I mean, he looked good on the Ultimate Fighter, but you know, he's fighting lower level dudes. He's 3-2. He doesn't have that much experience. The line on Fremd, though, it's kind of crazy. He's coming way down. He started minus 220. I believe he's minus 160 now. So and I see it because like Gore is pretty decent. Like if he don't just knock Gore out, it's probably going to be a pretty good 3-round fight, because Gore has good takedown defense, good get up game. So if it stays standing, they're both probably pretty even standing. It's just Fremd's a little bigger, and I think Fremd actually hits harder too. So yeah, give me Fremd. And I don't know how if it finishes or not, but I do think that he can finish him. He's got nice knees up the middle. Gore's coming up back off that knockout. I think it's only been about 4 or 5 months.
And that was not even like that punch from Cody Brundage wasn't
even the biggest punch in the world.
It was like the Olberg and Tafon punch. Tafon punch. You know what I mean? Like it was just a normal, like just boop, and he's just like out.
Yeah. So was that just a flash knockout, or is he got a suspect chin? We don't know, but we'll know that more after this fight. I stayed away from it. I don't mind that under, like you said, and I like Fremd. The line keeps coming down. I didn't like him at minus 220, but minus 160 is not too bad in this spot versus a guy that's 3-2.
This is such a low level fight. I'm not gonna lie. There's really no point of betting it, and that's why I haven't pulled the trigger. I think I'd rather do the dirt and underdog bet than that one. So it's just what I'm thinking about. It's just a tough card for me. Tough card for bets.
At least you know what you're getting with Durden. You've seen enough of him.
True, exactly. And I'm more confident with that. And that's a plus 140, or plus 140 instead of minus 125. So
right. And Durden's the more well-rounded fighter there too, with good power. Like he could knock that Mota dude out too. He's got good power as well. So but Gore let me down SK said Gore let me down last time skipping this fight. Yeah, he let me down against Battle and against
I got the Battle one, but I didn't get the Brundage one.
The Brundage one was bad because I got that winning feeling. He got taken down, he got right up, Brundage stopped going, even shooting for the takedowns. Gore was just walking him down, hitting him with some decent shots, but he throws naked leg kicks, bro. Stop throwing naked leg kicks. Battle cracked him a couple times too, and he kept throwing them naked leg kicks. And if he does that against Fremd, dude, he's gonna get knocked out again. So
club and sub maybe too.
Dev said can't take Gore. Carlos, my dog of the card, Tresean Gore. Make sure you write that down because I'm coming back here. I told y'all so, Carlos. Yeah,
I hope you come back. Thank you.
Yeah. Gore too emotional. Dirty Red said it would shock me if Gore did anything. Got to make him prove it. Yeah, exactly.
Yep, I agree.
Patrick, our boy with Addicted to Combat, said I'm late as heck, but good evening, gentlemen. Yeah, man, everybody go check out Patrick's stuff too. After our show, he's going to be on with, I believe, Burt MMA. So everybody go check that show out for sure.
It'll be a great show.
Yep, it's definitely going to be a good one. Patty the Baddie. Let's see, Dirty Reds. Gore will always have a puncher's chance, but that's all I see from him. Yep. All right, next fight is in the men's featherweight division. We got Chase Hooper versus Steve Garcia. And, man, this is going to be a good fight. You got Chase Hooper as a giant favorite. He looked pretty good last time against who was it? Corrales? Felipe Corrales?
Corrales, yeah.
I bet Corrales, because of what happened with Chase just against Steven Peterson and all that. And Chase Hooper came back, looked bigger, looked better. His striking looked improved. He's training with Wonderboy Thompson now. And he's fighting a guy in Steve Garcia who I'm just not impressed with. I bet him against Charlie Ontiveros. Felt lucky and happy to get that win there because he got rocked 3 times. Didn't bet the Machete fight, and he got knocked out. Looked terrible in that. He's dropping down to 145, so that should help him, but I don't know if it'll help his chin. You know what I mean? Because dropping more weight, dehydrating your chin, brain more, shouldn't probably help your chin. I think this is going to be a really good fight, though, because Steve Garcia is really well-rounded, and he hits hard. I think he probably hits harder than Chase Hooper. I just don't know if he can take as hard a shot as Chase Hooper can. But both of these dudes go for the finish at all times. Chase Hooper's finished all of his wins except 1, I believe. He's finished all of his wins except 1.
I think so.
Steve Garcia's finished 10 out of 12 wins. These guys, both of them, when they're standing, they're throwing hard shots, trying, and when they're on the ground, they're both going for submissions. These guys are submissions over position. They're going to be rolling around, doing a bunch of stuff. And I just see Steve Garcia eventually getting tired, just like Corrales did in that kind of situation. Sorry. And I just think that Chase Hooper is going to out grapple him in the end, outgas him, or I have more gas, out grapple him. And I think that he's going to be able to get the win. I think he's going to be able to get the finish sometime, maybe in that second round. I bet the under on this. I bet under 2.5 rounds at minus 150. And I just think the way both of these guys, like I said, Steve Garcia's finished 10 out of 12 wins. So you're looking at what, like 80 something, 90%. Chase Hooper's finished 10 out of 11 wins. I don't know why I got him at yet. So, I mean,
I'm looking at it right now. In the UFC, he's finished all of his wins in the UFC, at least.
Yeah, I think he had one decision early on in his career, and other than that, he's finished everybody because he puts on a crazy pace, So, I think that he gets the win here, and I do think he gets finished. I think that he could even hurt. He showed some improved striking against Corrales, so I believe that with how vulnerable Garcia's chins looked, I believe that he could drop Garcia, club and sub him. But either way, even if they're just rolling around on the ground, these dudes they're both submission over position. Garcia's got crazy ground and pound. So give me the under, man. I bet the under. What do you like in this one?
Yeah, I like Hooper here too. I got a bet. I got him in a parlay. I just think he's going to be the better grappler. I mean, I think Garcia will be the better striker, but I don't think this fight's going to be on the feet for too long. I was and I know Corrales isn't, the next big thing by any means, but he looked leaps and bounds better than his previous fight before Corrales. And his striking, like you said, he looked way better. I'm not saying he's going to knock out Garcia by any means, but it looked at least like he can hold his own on the feet. Like he never looked like that before in his career. So, and I really think that, with Garcia dropping down 10 more pounds to the featherweight, I think his cardio is going to be a little suspect. And then Chase Hooper puts on a pace, like you said, and I really like him. I think he's going to be able to finish this on the feet, or not the feet, I'm sorry, on the mat, whether it's like ground and pound or a submission, maybe like a rear naked choke, maybe in the late second or third round. I like the under too. I'm waiting because my bookie hasn't done it yet. That's one of the bets that I was thinking about doing was Chase Hooper inside the distance. I think he could get the ground and pound or the submission. I'm a little scared if I do one or the other. So I want both of them. I think you can get that at plus money. I think I saw it somewhere at plus 125, but my bookie hasn't got it yet. So I like Hooper a lot here. I'm not impressed with Garcia that much, especially barely winning against Vanderaa, whatever his name is.
Ontiveros.
He looks like Sideshow Bob. So
all of Garcia's wins too are at 135, and he used to come in at like 141 to fight all these ones. Like even Ronnie Lawrence, he beat Ronnie Lawrence at 135, and he was way bigger. He come in way overweight, so he doesn't really have no good wins at 45 or 55. So yeah, man, and the way Hooper's been looking, I like that. My boy,
actually, Eric, I forgot. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go.
I would say real quick though, actually in his last fight too, Hooper, he had some really good takedowns and showed some good wrestling too. So he didn't really was able to get people down, but he was able to get down Corrales. So he's improving.
Yes, fight by fight, he's getting thicker. He's growing up. He's definitely looking better. My boy Eric, BCS Express, thank you for the dono. He said Jan won, definitely. Yeah. Dillashaw is the snake McGregor said he was 100%. Remember that on the Ultimate Fighter when they got into it, and he was like, because he was saying McGregor somehow knew that Dillashaw was leaving the Team Alpha Male camp before even Team Alpha Male or any of them, and he told him on that show. It was wild. Remember the name is the truth. Yeah. Yes, man. Yeah.
Don't doubt him. Chicago guy.
No more.
Don't doubt him.
Not no more. He earned my respect.
Yep.
And he said, you guys seem to have one of the most popular live shows in Russia, right? He said, I heard even Putin was watching.
There were so many Russians talking in like Russian, and I'm like, I'm putting them up on the thing. I'm like, I'm not trying to be rude, guys. I don't know what you're saying.
I think it was all rooting for olives, but I'm not sure.
I think so too, which I totally respect them for doing.
They were all wrong, completely wrong. And my boy BCS Eric, man, he makes like great bets. Like, you know, he said he only bets a couple bets each year, and he just makes perfect bets because he likes some guys that are never lose a round, and that's what Islam is. And we kind of forgot that, man. So that's man, I thought he had a better chance. Yeah, Jenna said I second that emotion, Johnny K. Dev said, Marie, what's up? What's up? My guy Patrick. Eric bets fights. My guy said, oh, sweet. Glad I caught this. What's up, Cody and Johnny? What's up, chat? Let's get it. Everybody check out his Twitter. Eric's he does on YouTube. He does breakdown videos too, and he does really good. This dude has the best props, man. He figures out awesome props. And he's like one of the nicest dudes in the game. So everybody go check out Eric Betts Fights on everything, on every platform. Instagram too. He's on there. Eric Betts
100%.
So everybody check that out. And yep. I'll go.
Oh, that's 100%. Like, he's really good.
Yep. Jeff said Chase via sub. Yeah, that's a good pick. That's a good call. Like yep, Eric. Addicted to combats. They let anybody in here. Yeah, we had him on a timeout. We had to put him on a timeout.
We did.
He's back. He's back. He sent me some pictures in my DM of him flexing, so I let him back on. Okay.
Did he start at OnlyFans too?
Yeah, but he gives me my personal pics. So, Jenna said, "Hi, Eric." Yep. See everybody. Eric knows everybody. Eric's man, dude. Hooper by decision for me. I don't hate that, Dirty Reg. I can see that happening. Fine. I can see that happening, but he just constantly goes for the finish. I think one of these dudes is gassing. I think
he'll crack him eventually.
I hope, though. But I mean, I can also see in the world where, because Garcia don't have bad grappling at all.
True.
You know, but
he did get dominated by Pena, though.
He did, but see, Pena isn't like Hooper. Pena's position. He kept that back triangle, never went for a fucking sub, never went for nothing. He just held him there, landed a couple punches. Chase is going for subs, like and he's going to be wearing on you and making you. It's like almost like Charlie Olives without the striking, where he's just constantly going for stuff, and it wears on both of them. But he usually pulls through because he's fucking 22.
Yep.
The one and only said, I'm thinking of doing a Hooper Jake Hadley parlay. What do you think of that?
Who's Hadley fighting?
He's fighting Derek Minner, which is risky as fuck because Derek Minner's he can, like, I bet Laramie against a Minner, and then Minner chokes him out real quick. Like but I do like Hadley overall. If he can survive that first round with Minner, I'm thinking of betting the under in that, to be honest, because
under sounds good.
Yeah, I already got it wrote down. I just can't wait for the line because
that's a tough one with Jake Hadley and Minner. It's tough. Yeah, I don't know who I would pick.
Yep. Hadley's a huge favorite. Dez said, "Hey, it's Pat and Eric." Yep. We got one of the best chats in the game. Carlos said, "I want to bet Hooper by submission plus 250." Yeah. Eric, he said, "Oh shit, Daz files too. The gang's all here." Yeah, man. This is
the place. Wednesday nights.
This is the motherfucking spot. Like
we got the early show, and then Patrick has the late show.
Yep.
Wednesday nights, UFC. There you go.
Yeah. I'm gonna get Eric Betts Fights on one of our shows too. We got to.
I was literally just gonna say that.
we're gonna have to woo him, but we're gonna get him.
Yeah, maybe we can give him a little. I can give him some like hand pictures and for free. Maybe he'll be okay with that.
we got a bunch of picture trading on here, man. It's weird, but it's all. Ice Viking said another third round sub for Hooper. I would have to guess that Clint will be on that bet again. Yeah. And I can see that. Did he get the sub last?
I think he was ground and pound. Yeah, ground and pound. And I think that's what Clint got like plus 4,000 third round knockout or something.
Nice play. Nice hit.
It was something crazy by him. Yeah.
That's a nice hit, dude.
Yeah.
Hooper very young with pet milk behind his ears. Be careful in this spot, fellas. I do think he gets it done, not parlaying fight. Yeah, that's why I'm more to look at the under, because this case Garcia throws bombs. He could hit him with some shit. He could get he could out cardio Hooper. Hooper slowed down in that last fight in the second round. He was on the bottom. Corrales won that second round, but Genesis saying Cody, it was hard to watch. Yeah. Parlayed Hooper with Griffin, but
right on.
Hooper odds now out of control. Yeah, and I mean, did you? Oh, go ahead.
I think I got Hooper at like minus 210, so it wasn't too bad. Like now he's like 270.
Right. Yeah, and I can make a promise here that the UFC is not trying to build up Steve Garcia. You know what I mean? They're giving Hooper a spot where they think that he can win. He might even be able to win standing up, you know, and get him a little highlight here because, dude, Steve Garcia's been dropped like 5 times in the last 2 fights. So And the only reason
I got that same parlay, Dad. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Oh.
I was gonna say I got that same parlay with Hooper and Griffin.
Yeah, I like that one. I think that they should both win. It's going to be tough fights though, like especially Griffin. Arvloski is plus 275 now, or is that just with decision? Am I missing something? Lima is.
If he's 275, I might even want to throw down some on that.
Yeah, you're not missing anything because Lima's not that great. He's got that first round. If Arvloski survives the first round, then it's going to be two gas dudes for second and third, and it's going to be sloppy. But no, plus 275 on Arvloski. No, De Lima's not that much better than him. Younger guys be winning all year, almost the year of the clean out of oldies. Daz is right on that.
That's very true.
Yeah, Garcia only 30, but now he's 37 after these last two fights. Man, that chin's old. But yeah,
Hooper's minus 295 right now.
It's starting to get out of control. But I mean, because like they said, Garcia is not terrible. Like, he's not terrible. It's just that he's looked terrible. But I mean, he's never got no good wins. We don't know how good he is because, like I said, he's a 6-foot guy beating up bantamweights. And when he was like 5 pounds over every fight.
Arvloski's plus 205 money line.
I think his decision is play. I think somebody put decision as play, and he's not going to finish the Lima. If Arvloski wins, it's not going to be by finish. So yeah, I'm 43, still young. Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm 40. So. I have the worst autocorrect ever. Mine's up there with you.
Cody has bad autocorrect.
Kanye Yee West. He said, "How do you think Garcia's durability will hold up since he's going down and coming back from getting KO'd?" I think that Chase Hooper could actually hurt him on the feet. The way his chin looks, dude, is kind of terrible. Like, it don't look like he can take a punch at all. Like, he's going down on everything and then going out cold. In his last fight, he went face down. So that wasn't even that long ago either. That was
like 2 or 3 months ago.
Was it?
It was really short. Let me look real quick.
Oh, okay. I got them mixed up. Derek Minner's fighting somebody else. It is the Candelario versus Hadley, and Hadley definitely is winning that fight. At first, I was thinking Candelario maybe with them odds.
Oh yeah, Hadley for sure.
I went back and watched it, and man, Candelario has no takedown defense on any of his fights on the contender series. Or I mean, he had decent takedown defense against Tatsuro like the first round, but dude, Hadley's
Hadley, yeah, for sure. Then
Eric Betts fights Dirty Red, Josh Shit 43 Club represent 79. I'm a 82 baby, man. It's 70s baby. That's nice. I don't care how someone went with someone else. This is a new matchup. Yeah, that's exactly. You just got to take each matchup. I'll come on the show in exchange for feet picks. The catch is you got to leave your shoes on because I hate it.
I got some baller shoes. I got you.
Let's see. Eric Betts fights the MMA psychic, cashed a bet on Chase Sherman by KO in round 3. Never forget.
Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, that's insane.
That is amazing too. Eric is the low-level heavyweight fight king. Dang, man, I
want Eric's help in the Vanderaa fight then when we're coming up.
Yep. We'll get to this next fight. Men's middleweight division. We got Roman Dolidze versus Phil Hawes. Who do you got here, Johnny?
I think this is going to be a very good fight. Kind of went back and forth a little bit on this one, but I'm going to take a shot with Roman. I think he is like a missile, like a cannon, whatever you want to say. He's got very good power.
Cannon.
Yep, good wrestling, good BJJ. Striking, I wouldn't say is the greatest, but if he can get you close, if he's in range, like he's pretty good with the elbows and knees and stuff like that. Hawes is really good too. He's got good striking, good power, good wrestling. Suspect chin, and that's what that kind of swayed me. And in the last fight, I watched both these guys at UFC Austin, and Roman looked like a freaking crazy man and won. And Hawes looked good against Darren Wynn, who was like 5 inches shorter. He's like a little dwarf for the middleweight division. And it took him a while to get him out of there, and he did. But Wynn was landing some really good shots on him too every now and then. And I don't think he's going to be able to do that against Roman here, because Roman will knock him out if that's the case. And if this fight does get to the mat, it'll be interesting to see who wins. But I would favor Roman just with his BJJ, and that's why I'm going to pick Roman here. I'm sure I'm like one of the only people picking him, but it's okay. This is going to be a really close fight, and I don't think it's going to go to decision. I think someone will get someone out of there. But if I had to choose who, I think I'd go with Roman.
Right. Yeah, man. I'm with you on everything you said there. I think Phil Hawes is like probably the better athlete. Definitely more explosive. He has pretty good one punch knockout power too. You've seen with Malkoon, a lot of people outside the UFC. You've seen the thing that makes me think he can win this fight is if as long as he don't get knocked out, which I don't think he has like really a glass chin. He actually got finished with the body shot from freaking Curtis. Because when it happened, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Because he got hurt with a headshot, and he backed up and he was like, you could tell he was a little stunned, but Curtis went in and hit him with a knee to the body. And that's why he like fucking fell down all weird. But he got hurt there. He got head kicked by Julian Marquez. But other than that, he's gotten rocked a couple times. Imavov got him. But he seemed to recover. He took some pretty big shots from Kyle Dawkins. He took some shots from Imavov, but I think this fight looks a lot like his Imavov fight. I think, but you know what? Because Imavov is 6'3", he's a big dude. Dolidze is actually going to be a bigger, taller than Phil Hawes, maybe a little thicker, like especially upper body. Like Dolidze used to fight at 205. He's a big dude. But
they're both big guys.
Yeah, so the same thing, like you said, man. I think that Phil Hawes is more explosive, pretty much like the better fighter everywhere, except maybe the jiu-jitsu, because obviously Dolidze got like leg locks and stuff, but like it's his chin, man. And Roman hits so hard. I wanted to bet Hawes. It started off when the first line I seen was Hawes minus 135, and I'm like, man, I'm all over that. And then I started thinking, I'm like, fuck, man, because like you said, even Duran win, because Hawes starts getting loose, and he's just he's boom, hitting you with kicks, hitting you with everything, but his defense is lacking. When you're doing that and you're just like getting in that flow state, your defense, because like you said, Wynn don't hit hard at all, but he hit him with a couple shots where I'm like, dude, fucking use your defense, Hawes.
And he's 5'6" with like a 63-inch reach in the middleweight division.
right. Yeah, so it's like, man, I wanted to bet Hawes. I stayed away from this fight because I can easily see him getting knocked out on them shots that freaking Dolidze hit Dawkins with were giant. He dropped him with a left hook before he ever even hit him with that giant fucking knee on the side of the cage. The little cage, I believe, Dolidze too, on being able to get his hands on land the bigger shots anyways with Hawes. So I'm actually going to take Hawes by a decision, kind of like he did over Imavov, where he's going to get some clinch control and all that and land some takedowns. I think he's got a little bit, he might even have a little bit better cardio. I don't know. I think he can land a takedowns in the third round, but I'm staying far away from this fight. I think it could go under.
Both these guys kind of gas a little bit as the fight goes on a little bit.
Yeah.
This is, and I believe, and I agree with Dirty. Like, I think this is a toss-up fight. This is going to be a great fight. I don't have a bet on it, and I'm not going to bet it either.
Yeah, that's exactly what Dirty Red said here. Hawes by decision, probably won't play it. I'm on the fence. Might put in a Hail Mary. You could bet in like Dolidze by decision or by finish. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you're on the Dolidze side, I think he wins by finish. If you're on the Hawes side, I think he wins by decision. So
Daz right here with the comment. Jekyll and Hyde fighters on this card. Tua Roman Dolidze and Khalil Rountree. Yeah, you don't know which one you're getting. Are you getting a Dolidze that's going to show up against Trevin Giles?
Or you get a Star Pulley one or whatever his name was.
Or the boring one. Or are you going to get the Dawkins where he just fucking
Dude, he looked insane with Dawkins. And maybe I'm recency biased, and maybe that's why I'm picking him. But
no,
he can look like that,
I bet Dawkins in that.
I think I did too, and I was kind of sad.
I was like, holy shit, dude.
I know.
Him up quick, and it was violent. That knee he hit him with, dude, didn't put him out cold, but it hit him so hard. Dawkins just went to the ground. Was like, I'm fucking done.
Yeah, UFC Austin, I swear, was like the best card. Of the year.
You're lucky you got to see that.
It was so fun. Sure. So many. It was like 10 out of 12 fights or something was finishes. Or 10 or like 11 out of 13 or whatever, how many they were. But I think only 2 or 3 of them went to decision. The rest were knockouts. And all of them were good knockouts too.
Crazy fights. Yeah. That was a good one to go to. Next fight's men's heavyweight division. Andrei Arvloski versus Marcos Rogério de Lima. And I think it's either going to be de Lima by first round finish or de Lima by decision, because I think that if Arvloski survives that first round, like de Lima's going to beat him in the first round. I think he's just faster, more explosive, hit him with some leg kicks, and they're both going to slow down in the second, where, if de Lima even hurts Arvloski, doesn't get him out of there. Because one thing about Arvloski, you got to understand he hasn't been knocked out in 5.5 years, or he's only been knocked out one time at 5.5 years, and that was by Jaron Zeno Rosenstruck. And the time before that was Francis Ngannou. So his chin's not really too bad recently. He hasn't been fighting maybe as big of punchers, but the Lima ain't usually like a one-punch knockout guy. He grinded out a 3-round decision over freaking Maurice Green. So to me, this is super sketchy. I'll probably have to get Eric Betts fights picks on this low level. It's not low level. 100%. These guys aren't low level, but it's like fucking sketchy as hell. I'm gonna take the Lima by decision, but I'm not betting in. I really don't feel confident on either of them, especially not him. He's minus like 290, dude. No.
I agree with you, but I'm gonna go with Arvloski. I'm rolling with the old guy here. I think he's gonna be quicker on the feet. He's going to, if he keeps the game plan that he's been doing, is just stay at range and like doing 1-2s and just circling, at least for the first round. If he can get out of the first round, if he steals the first round, I really think he's going to win this fight. But the third round is the round that I'm always scared with Arvloski because he gasses a little bit. He doesn't look like he's just surviving the third round. Lima is the same way though, but he gasses after the first round. So we'll see. Like you said, it's going to be, I think it's Lima early knockout, or it's going to be Arvloski decision, because I don't think Lima's going to be able to win a decision here. He just gasses so much. In that last fight I watched with, was it Amimov?
Oh, yeah. Blagoy.
Yeah, Blagoy. Oh, my God, dude. Like, he was looking real good in the first round, and then nothing. Like, literally nothing. And then the refs, like, who were they going to give that fight to? Like, it wasn't even like a robbery or anything, even though I thought Lima could have edged it. But I mean, it was just bad. So give me the old guy. I'm rolling with him. He's done me good the last like 3 or 4 times, and some of them have been very close. Maybe he shouldn't have won, but he's winning. So
right.
Yeah, I think he can win this fight. I think it's very winnable. It's not like he doesn't have a chance, and I don't believe he's a plus 205 right now, money line. But you don't want to play the decision. He's not going to get a finish. I don't care how gassed Lima is. He's not going to get a finish. If you like Arvloski, play him by decision. You're going to get the best value right there. It might even be just like, plus 250, but that's how he's going to win this fight.
Yep. Eric Betts fight said, I like Arvloski Lima as a live bet spot. The first round should tell us a lot. That's genius for this fight right there. That's what you want to do.
Very true.
Yeah. Yep. Grateful dude, what is up, man? He said Arvloski by split decision.
I can see that too.
That's usually the way, man. Appreciate you coming out, grateful dude. Dev said Lima was robbed last fight. I think he landed a takedown late in that fight.
I believe so too, Dev. I think he won that fight. I wouldn't say it was a robbery, but I thought Lima won.
Yeah. Would think Arvloski just needs to stop the takedowns. Yeah.
If Lima goes for takedowns, he's gonna gas.
He's got a powerful leg kick, though, and I think his speed. He's got more speed and power than Arvloski at this point. But I think that he can build up a lead in that first, and then when they both slow down in the third, they're both going to be gassed. Whoever wins it, yeah. Next fight is in the men's heavyweight division. We got Waldo Cortes-Acosta versus Jared Vanderaa. Who you got in this one?
Oh, man. I'm going to go. I mean, Jared is a friend of the show. We always talk good about him. We always love him. He's a great fighter. But I got to go with Waldo here. How do you want me to break this down?
No, I mean, it's hard to break. There's not much to break down on this one, to be honest.
Okay. So here's my thing. I love Jared, friend of the show, like I always say. But he's got 0 fight IQ. Like, it might even be in the negatives. Like, he could win this fight, guys. He could win this fight. There's a path to victory for him to win this fight. But there's path to victories to win this fight for him every fight, and he just doesn't do what he needs to do. He just does the opposite. And I feel like he's not going to change. Like, we know what he is. He's going to try to stand on the feet with him. He's going to be slow. He's going to be in the middle of the cage and barely move. And Waldo is just going to pick him apart until he eventually gets a knockout, maybe in the late second round. So that's my breakdown. Waldo's going to win by knockout. Sorry, Jared, if you're watching.
Yeah, man. This fight is tough to call, dude. Waldo is not as good as people think. I don't think. Like he's not the one punch knockout guy that people think.
No, he's not.
Like I think everybody thinks he's going to come out here and KO Vanderaa like early, but he's not. Three of his last 5 fights have basically went to decision. He had one that was a 5-round fight that he finished with like 3 seconds left in the 3rd round. That he was getting dominated the whole fight against. But that dude was a pretty good wrestler, dude. In the I believe LFA, but Waldo has good boxing. He has pro boxing experience. He was knocked out in pro boxing a couple times. He can be low output. He can be taken down. I just don't. I mean, he's good, but he's not. I don't know. I just don't see. And then like Jared Vanderaa, same thing. Like you said, worst fight IQ in the game. One of the worst fight IQs in the game. He's got decent kickboxing though. I think this fight could look like that Justin Tafa fight because Cortes don't really throw too many leg kicks. Throw a little bit, but I think Vanderaa can stay safe. Like I said, Cortes is not his one-shot punch knockout guy. Though. Like I think people are thinking he's really not, and he can be low output, but he can be good when he does connect. But I think Vanderaa is a seasoned vet. Vanderaa is actually as big as Cortes with a 2-inch reach advantage, or a 2-inch reach advantage. They're both 6'4". He's a lot bigger than these regional scene guys that Cortes has been fighting. I'm going to take Cortes to get the decision, maybe landing the bigger shots. I'm not comfortable in this fight anywhere, but I did bet the over 1.5 rounds, and I bet it at minus 135, and I really think it goes over 1.5 rounds. Jared Vanderaa, 5 of his last 6 fights have gone over 1.5 rounds, have gone like over 2.5 rounds, or definitely over 1.5 rounds. 5 of his last 6 fights. And then Cortes-Acosta, 3 out of his last 5 fights have basically gone 3 5-minute rounds. So like, I think that Vanderaa uses it's in the small cage. I think Vanderaa uses some grappling against the cage to burn some clock. Like I said, I'm going to take Cortes. Maybe Cortes even finishes him in the 3rd when he slows down like he did against Chase Sherman. But until then, man, Vandeera's durable, and he's definitely going to have the grappling advantage, but I don't know if he'll use it, like you said. But he's like a black belt in BJJ, but you know what I mean? It's not like Henzo.
We haven't seen it.
But I think he can hold. Costa has terrible takedown defense, and like he's got a good get up game, but he can be held against the cage. And I think we're going to see some of that. That's why I bet that over 1.5, man. And I got it at minus 135. I really like that. But to say he's going to win, I think Vanderaa has more of a chance than plus 200 against this dude. Like if you watch his fight against Justin Tafa has excellent boxing with power, and that's all he does really is box. And Vanderaa did pretty good against him with that.
I will say though, with Vanderaa and the people he's been fighting other than Tafa and Arvloski, who has no knockout power. He's been fighting mainly like grapplers and wrestlers and getting submitted or ground and pounded. And Chase Sherman was not, a striker, but he eventually got him out in the 3rd round. But he's not really a one-punch knockout guy either. So, I mean, he's fighting either wrestlers or guys on the feet that don't have knockout power. And this is another example right here. So
at this point,
just something to think about.
Chase Sherman and Waldo Acosta might be a pretty good fight too.
Yeah, that'd be actually be decent.
Near as wide, dude. Like I was just not impressed with the Waldo Acosta. It's like he failed out of boxing and came over to MMA.
Yeah, he does have a lot of boxing matches in his career.
And he wasn't winning them, so it's like I don't know. But I like his powerful right. He's got a straight right and a nice overhand right. Excuse me, but he can be low output. So. My lock of the card is the Salsa Boy, because I'm sorry, with the 4-fight losing streak, that is very worrisome again. And yeah.
It's not even the losing streak; it's just his fight IQ.
Yeah, and he fights pretty tough people. Maybe not Chase Sherman, but Arvloski. The fight IQ against Oleinik is like, dude. Waldo Jacoby is one of my favorite parlays, and let's get to that next. Actually,
real quick, even the fight IQ against Sherman, all he needed to do was take him to the mat and he would have
tried to at least.
He didn't even try. No. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell's going on, Jared? If you're out there,
use some wrestling.
Take down Waldo if you want to win.
Right, right, but dude, Sherman has even better takedown defense than the Waldo, dude. To be honest, man,
that's what I'm saying. But, like, I really want Jared to win, but god damn it, dude, show me you're gonna win, and I'll pick you.
As long as he gets past that 1.5, I'm good. Next fight, men's light heavyweight division. We got Dustin Jacoby versus Khalil Rountree, and man, I went back and forth on this fight. Not really back and forth. it was back and forth on if I wanted to bet Jacoby, because Jacoby's the better fighter, dude. I know there's like, I bet Khalil against Kenny Robertson, but that was just because I knew he was going to be bigger, and they were in he was going to be bigger, and they were in the smaller cage, and Robertson would look for ways out and quit. Like I've seen him in so many fights just look for he'll quit. You've seen against Marvin Vettori at 185. Vettori went out, picked him up, slammed him down, choked him out. And that was at 185. But at 205, when Jacoby's got a 2-inch height advantage, a 4-inch reach advantage, he's the way better striker in my opinion. Like Rountree looked good against Eric Anders, kicking his leg and all that, but that was at 205, and Eric Anders ain't the best striker, ain't the best really of anything. And Khalil Rountree just did Muay Thai up there for like a couple of years. I don't think that he's going to have better striking than Jacoby. I think I watched Khalil Rountree very disappointingly, because I had money on him, get outstruck by Marcin Prachnio. And he couldn't even, like, I know the last recency bias, well, he didn't even knock Robertson out cold. You know, he dropped him, then he kicked him when he's on the ground, hit him with some more punches and all that, but he's not really a one-shot knockout guy. I know he hit Gokhan Saki with the elbow to the side of the head and dropped him, but Gokhan Saki's small. I don't think that he's the crazy savage. And plus, you don't know which Rountree you're going to get. But even when you get the good one, I don't think that he's better than Jacoby anywhere. I think Jacoby's got better boxing than him. I think Jacoby's got better cardio than him. I think Jacoby's got better wrestling than him. Like if he even wanted to use that, because Rountree is terrible wrestling. Jacoby has better gas. I think Jacoby's better everywhere. He just needs to stay safe. But like I said, he got Modestus Bukauskas with that leg kick. He got Robertson like a TKO. He's not knocking people out cold. And I don't see him finishing Dustin Jacoby. Dustin Jacoby's tough, man. You know, he took the punches from Ion Cutelaba and stayed in that fight that Rountree couldn't take. Rountree got finished in like the first 2 minutes of that fight. So, yeah, man, I'm taking Dustin Jacoby. I went back and forth with it. When I went to the casino, the line dropped to where I liked it. It was at -165. So I bet 2.5 units to win 1.5 on Jacoby. First round, of course, is going to be interesting, tough, keep your hands up, all that. But I think he's the better fighter. And I think that if he can knock out Dawoong Jung, he can do that to Rountree. Rountree's so inconsistent too. I know what I'm getting with Jacoby. I know what I'm getting. I just got to make sure you don't get knocked out in the first round to cash this bet. But I really like Jacoby here. I know Rountree's like dangerous, seems dangerous. He's 10-5. He's not that dangerous, I promise you.
Yep. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Like my thing on this card is go with the consistency, go with the fighters that have a proven track record, and Jacoby is one of them. I think he is. I don't want to say he's a lock. I'm really confident that he's going to win this fight. I do think he's the better striker overall. He might not have the power advantage, but after the first round, I think it's going to be pretty even. And like you said, wrestling, I would give it to Jacoby. Cardio, I'd give it to Jacoby. Like it's really hard to yeah, I saw that too. That's funny. It's really hard to, I mean, if Khalil doesn't win in the first round knockout by something crazy, like he's not going to win this fight. I just don't see a path to victory for him other than that. So give me Jacoby. I like the line at -160, 170, whatever it's at now or so. And I just think he's a better fighter, like you said.
Yeah.
And this card is so sketchy with new guys, people you don't know. Like just go with consistency. That's why like most of my picks on my bets are just guys that's been in the UFC, because I know them. I know what they're going to bring to the table, and they can definitely beat the other guy. So this is definitely one of them. I like Jacoby a lot here.
Yeah, because I was going back, I kind of went back and forth on if I wanted Hawes or Jacoby, and then it came down to the fact that they're both better than their opponent, right? To me, but like Jacoby's got a chin, and they're both fighting like dudes that basically they're only
the same
way,
style
the
guys. Yeah,
Dolidze beats Hawes if he knocks him out. Like I feel like Hawes is going to be the minute winner the whole fight. He's going to be throwing more. He's probably going to be the better. He's going to be the better wrestler. He's an NCAA wrestler. He's going to be landing more volume, and then like in this fight, it's the same thing. Except I think Dolidze carries his power into the third round better than Khalil Rountree.
If it does get to the mat and let's say Dolidze reverses him and gets a submission, that's like the only thing too on the mat too.
And dude, I would not be shocked, dude. If you've seen Khalil Rountree is terrible, take down the fence, terrible get up game, and I would not. And Jacoby's a little bigger. He's going to be bigger than Rountree, a couple inches taller, a couple inches of reach. And I wouldn't be surprised if Jacoby don't come out here and wrestle him a little bit, get rid of some of that violent, crazy energy like SK is talking about here.
Yep.
And wear him down, because man, that Marcin Prachnio fight is not a good look, dude. Not a good look. and Pragnell was knocked out like 3 times in a row coming into that fight in the first round. I believe that was the one. Maybe he had one fight before that he came back or pregnant. But yeah. And he couldn't even knock him out. You know what I mean? So Prince said, fun fact, Jacoby, yeah, he does have an identical twin. I have a twin.
Wow.
I got a twin. That's another fun fact. I got a twin sister, but not
look at
identical.
that. Look at that. I think you told me that before.
Yeah, now that I say that, I do remember because you were like, are you guys are identical? I'm like, I don't think it works like that. Ice Viking, maybe Jacoby could kick Rountree's knee backwards, show him how it feels, right? And that's another thing that Rountree does have them powerful leg kicks, and Jacoby was getting leg kicked against like John Allen, but like, Jacoby's got powerful leg kicks too, and he's a tough motherfucker. Like when Jacoby gets hit, he wants to hit you back hard too. You leg kick him hard, he leg kicks you hard back. Like that's what he was doing, John Allen, and who else? I was watching a couple other fights like that, but I believe he's the way better fighter. Cody asked Baby Blood who wins Jacoby Rountree fight. Okay, I'll write that down so I remember. So I'll circle that.
Do we want to do like 50-50 fights? What's the other one? Dolidze and Hawes.
Okay.
That's a good one.
She's gonna be like, I like that name.
Guarantee. So we'll do
I'm okay with that.
The Hawes ain't bad. All right, we'll do Jacoby, the Hawes, Dolidze, Dustin, Jacoby. All right, Jacoby versus who?
Rountree.
She's gonna like that one. And then Hawes versus Dolidze. Just them two.
Yeah, she only does 2 fighter parlays, so
okay. All right. So yeah,
I don't want to take her out of her game. She's only been doing 2 fight parlays, so
right. And then she picked Islam, put that bad juju on us. So yeah, we'll have her do that. Maybe we'll have her pick the main event.
Okay,
we'll do this with the parlay, and but yeah, so we're both on Jacoby on this fight.
Yeah,
right?
I'm really high on him.
Did you bet him?
Yep. Yeah, I got him in a parlay with someone. I'll find it.
We'll do a giveaway next week, Carlos. I didn't even think about that today. I was so behind.
That's who it's with.
Park. Okay, yeah.
I picked the two guys that I know what I'm getting. I know they're the same fighter in every fight. They're not going to, go rogue, if you want to say.
Right. Let's see.
But yeah, I don't got any giveaways this week either. I did 2, and we'll wait a little bit.
Yeah, we will though. We'll
actually, I did 4. I'm sorry, I did 4 giveaways that whole week.
Yeah, I think I did 5. Well, one with my show too.
Okay.
Let's see, main event. Yeah, can't fade Jacoby. Sorry, baby blood. Yeah, she ain't got. She'll pick them. I hope. What's up? What's up from AZ? What's up, man? Arizona in the house. Gabriel, that's Gabriel? My boy too. Let's see. Norshai, he said bad juju. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a real thing too. I think this week's Bellator is easier to bet. Yeah, I do like a lot of these Bellator ones. I couldn't get my freaking hands on any of the things. Who does Baby Blood like, Silva or Paul? Ooh. Be able to ask that too. So
that's a good one.
All right, let's get through these real quick. What Tim Means or Max Griffin? Who you got in this one, Johnny?
I like Max Griffin, and I think this will be a fairly close fight. But after watching the fight back from Max Griffin and Magny, I mean, Griffin looked real good and real solid. He's not much of the finisher. Tim Means might have more finishing abilities, if you want to say, but man, he gets finished a lot too. So I think he has more miles on him too, more UFC miles, he definitely has more fights, but he's taken more damage over the years. He's the older fighter by a couple of years. Griffin looks like he's still a young guy. So give me Griffin here. I think he has a better cardio as well. I think he wins a decision win. It's going to be pretty comfortable. I mean, 29-20, it's pretty comfortable to me. So I think he'll win that too. So
yeah. I'm with you on that. I think that Griffin, being the younger guy, he hits the harder shots because, man, to be honest, this is a pretty even matchup. Like Tim Means is a tough dude. If you don't finish Tim Means, you got 3 rounds of fucking hell fighting the whole time. And I believe that's what this is going to be. I don't think Max Griffin finishes him. He's not really a one-punch knockout guy. I know he knocked out Keenan Song and them, but
and he had that like weird ear rip when he did that spinning elbow.
Raj Mahal or whatever. Yeah. So I just think that these guys are pretty even everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they both good grappling. They both got good striking. I think that Max Griffin's being that little bit younger, he's going to be a little bit faster and maybe hit a little bit harder. But I wanted to bet Max. I'm picking Max by decision. Wanted to bet him. I'm like, man, it's going to be so close. Like Max Griffin fights close fights anyways. He's got a lot of split decision losses on his record and like a lot of decisions. And I just think this is going to be really close. I'm going to take Max Griffin by decision and not even really that confident because, to be honest, Tim Means is a tough dude. And these dudes are pretty freaking similar and pretty even in everything. Tim Means 3 inches taller. But, yeah, if Griffin doesn't get him out of there, it's going to be a super close fight. Give me Max Griffin by decision. I really like the over, but my casino had it at like minus 185 for over 2.5. And I didn't think that was worth it because Tim Means has been finished in his last 3 losses. To pretty tough dudes though, like Nico Price, Daniel Rodriguez, and Kevin Holland. So I don't know, but I didn't feel comfortable betting this fight at all, either side. But I'll take Griffin in the over.
Yeah, if Griffin, like I said, if Griffin can look like he did against Magny, he should win this one pretty easily. I think like 29-28, like easy decision win.
Right. Yeah. I think so too. Let's see. Dirty Red said Maxi pads parlay piece for me. I mean, he should win. It's just that, man, Tim Means is a tough dude. And I think that like I can't really find anywhere that he's better than Tim Means. You know what I'm saying? I think he's going to be a little faster in his striking. I like how he darts in with his punches. Yeah. That's kind of how he got Magny a little bit, but he slows down a lot too. He slows down in the third round in most of his fights. Max Griffin does. That's why he lost against Alex Morono. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he looks good in some fights, and some fights he's losing the decisions to Alex Morono and in different decisions. You know what I mean? So it's not like this dude is that great. He's what, 37 himself? You know,
yeah, like 36 or something like that. And then I think Means is 38.
Almost 39. So I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be really close. I didn't like the bet on anywhere. I thought maybe it should have been maybe like Griffin minus 150, minus 140 to minus 150. But I do like Griffin to win. But like I said, I think it's going to be close, and I like the over. Carlos said, I like Tim Means here, and I bet the over 2.5 at minus 175 in a parlay with a certain someone from the main event, which we're about to get into. I like that bet. I like that bet.
Yeah.
Main event time, Calvin Kattar versus Arnold Allen in the main event at the first featherweight, 5 rounds, and that is very important in this fight. This is going to be a phenomenal fight. Both these dudes really like to just box. They'll throw some kicks, you know what I mean? Arnold Allen can throw that head kick that he threw and hit Sadiq with. But overall, they're going to be boxing, I think, most of the fight. And I just think Calvin Kattar actually hits harder. I think that Calvin Kattar is pretty much better everywhere in this fight. Like any tape you watch, it looked like Calvin Kattar's fought. He's more experienced. He's fought 5 rounds. He's fought the way better competition. He's beat the way better competition. He fights way more consistently. Arnold Allen's fought 6 fights in 4.5 years. He's never beat a top 10 guy in his whole career. He beat Sadiq Youssef. He was ranked, I believe, 13th or 14th at the time, which Calvin Kattar would put a beating on Sadiq too. I think he would definitely drop him a bunch. But the thing is, Arnold Allen got tired against Sadiq Youssef, man, in that 3rd round of their fight, and he only landed like 30-something significant strikes. I know I was saying it earlier, but Calvin Kattar, dude, he could be on a 2-fight winning streak right now, coming in with wins. He's won like what, 8 or 9 out of 10. His only loss being to Max Holloway. And then, he lost to Josh Emmett, but I thought he beat Josh Emmett. So he could possibly be coming in. So say if he beat Josh Emmett last fight, he got that win. He's coming in on a 2-fight win streak over Giga and Josh Emmett. And then you got the smaller guy that's never fought 5 rounds, you know what I mean, that looked a little slow or a little tired against Sadiq in the 3rd round. You got him coming in on his 2-fight win streak over Dan Hooker, who, you know what I mean, is on like 8-fight losing streak. Diminished himself to get down to 145, had no chin there. It was rocked on the first punch he took. And so Sadiq Youssef, Dan Hooker, or Josh Emmett and Giga Chikadze, you know what I mean? And then if you just keep looking, just go back farther with Calvin Kattar, dude's a beast. The beating he put on Giga is what I think is going to happen here. I think these first 2 rounds are going to be close. I think that Arnold Allen's going to land some of them big left hands that he has, but I don't think Calvin Kattar's never even been dropped in 29 fights. In the UFC, he's had over 1,000 significant strikes landed on him in the UFC, and he's never been dropped. Never even been dropped one time. as tough as they come, and I think that's Arnold Allen's only way to win is in that first and second round is to get Calvin Kattar out of there. And that's almost like the impossible. You know what I mean? That's almost like if he was fighting Max Holloway, you'd be like, dude, he has to win in them first 2 rounds. And nobody's ever knocks Max out. And you think Arnold Allen's going to be the first one to do it? I don't think so, man. I think that I think Calvin Kattar has good enough. If you know, they both got about the same boxing, but Calvin Kattar's a little longer, 2 inches of reach, 3 inches of height. I think that he hits a little harder, and I think that he's going to keep that 5-round energy. And I think the first 2 rounds are going to be close, and Calvin Kattar's going to be landing some damage. And I think by the time in that 3rd round, because we know Calvin Kattar don't slow down. He wasn't even slowing down against Max Holloway when he took 17,000 shots. You know what I mean? He's still trying. I believe he starts taking over, and that towards the middle to the end of that second starts landing some hard shots. Dude, he fucking threw a beating on Giga. Dude, if you go watch that fight, he threw a fucking beating. I don't know how Giga even made it to the 5th round.
So many elbows.
Dude, and that like, and Giga's the same size as Calvin. You know what I mean? Actually, he's like an inch taller. Like Calvin fighting a smaller guy, I would favor. Like even he looked good against Josh Emmett. If you're taking Josh Emmett's punches, who has the most knockdowns in featherweight history, knocks out everybody, knocks him dead. Like Jeremy Stevens said, when he hits guys, they don't fucking move. Like you know what I mean? Emmett puts people to sleep. Kattar took all them shots. He's taken out Arnold Allen shots. This is one of my more favorite, like confident picks of this card.
Yeah, me too.
Kattar, man, everything leans to that. I don't know how the line flipped. You know what I mean? So Calvin Kattar, I got him by decision or late 5th round stoppage, man. What do you got? I got 1.8 units to win 1.5. I got the bad line movement. I got him at -120. Honestly, I think he belongs at like -150 to 160 in this fight. So I thought I was getting the better odds, but some big money must have came in.
Yeah, me too. I got him at -130, and I thought that was a good pickup. The line is starting to go back with Kattar. It's a -110, 110 now.
Yeah, he's
as we were talking, it was -105, and I looked, it's -110 now. So
they must be listening to us.
I know, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying Allen doesn't have a chance here. He does, but man, the proven fighter, the guy who's fought the better competition, the more durable guy with 5 rounds of cardio. Allen's questionable with 2 rounds. Let's be honest. So. I can't break it down any better than you did, man. Like Kattar all day. I like this is like one of the bets that I'm really high on. I might even like add another bet on him because that's how there's just really not a lot of spots for confident picks on fighters. And this is one of them with good value still. He should be a -150, maybe even like 160 range. I'm not gonna lie. I think he should win this fight. And if he doesn't, he doesn't. But I think he won the Emmett fight. It was a UFC Austin fight again. Very good. It's weird that all the UFC Austin guys are fighting in this fight.
Right.
Or this card too. But I watched it live, and I mean, Emmett did good, but he didn't win. Like there's no way. If you go back and watch that fight, I don't know how the judges gave it that fight. So
yeah. And Kattar was minus like 200 to Josh Emmett. And I feel like Josh Emmett would be minus 190. On Allen, I feel like Emmett would hit her, especially 5-round fight. But
like, how is that's a great point. How is Kattar minus 200 to Emmett? I think Emmett would beat Allen.
Yeah,
probably by knockout.
Respectfully, yes. I think he could eat Allen's shot and drill him, especially them elbow. But like, Allen does look good, so we just got to see. But I just feel like, you know what I mean. Like he could knock out a lot of people and surprise a lot of people at 145. But the thing is like there's 2 things. Max Holloway and Calvin Kattar, and they don't get knocked out. Like them dudes are the most durable dudes, some of the most durable dudes I've ever seen in my entire life, ever. So, but if Allen does get it done, damn, he's going to be good. Prince of Michigan said that, that Giga plus Kattar ambulance photo looked nasty. Kattar looked untouched. Yeah, he wears damage well. Like I said, he don't even get rocked, bro. It ain't like, he hasn't been finished. The dude, and he took shots from Emmett. Josh Emmett hits so hard.
Yeah, he's probably the hardest hitter at 145 for sure.
Yep, Dev is on Arnold Allen. He said younger, fresher fighter. What do you guys actually have for Paul versus Silva? I'm feeling Silva. Man, I wanted Silva, dude, and all that, but dude, he's getting older. Jake Paul, he's getting better at boxing. I don't know. I could see Jake Paul landing some hard shots, just being I think Silva would have to do some shit early. He could get tired, but Silva might be on all the supplements. So, but I would have to.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm not really into boxing. I mean, I watched a couple of the Jake Paul fights and stuff. I'm rooting for Silva, but I mean, I wouldn't surprise me if Jake Paul wins too. So who knows? Like, I'm just not. I don't take my bets here for boxing. I'm not really into boxing. I'll just watch it to be a fan and put a bet on something. If someone says, "Hey, they should win," I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put a bet on it then. Thank you for telling me, because I don't really know too much. But it should be a fun fight. I probably won't watch it. I'll just watch the highlights. Cause I'll be watching the UFC. Let's be honest. Unless it starts later than the UFC, then I will probably put it on real quick. Let's see what we got. Yeah, Dev says Paul 6 round. How many rounds is this fight? I'm not even for sure. You think he'll win by knockout? Like, I don't even know how many rounds there are. Maybe is there 10 rounds? Dev said they're all on the roads. Cody, Nate said that. Carlos said, let's fucking go Kattar. Boston is where I'm from. Nice. So can't fade him. And I love that dog number. Yeah, I wish I would have got Kattar at. I saw it the other day at plus 110. I should have freaking put more money on it. I'm gonna kick myself at that, but it is what it is. We got baby blood coming. Here we go. Get ready. Get your notebooks out, boys and girls.
Hey, beauty. What are you doing? Here, put this in your hair. You have too much hair, girl. Hold it. Here, hold that in for that.
What's up, baby blood?
Say what's up to everybody. Say what's up.
What's up, baby blood?
She's turning into a baby. All right, you went undefeated last week. You went 3-0. Good job on your parlay.
Good job. I'm gonna do a bet with you.
All right. So here's the questions. Here's what everybody's waiting for, beauty. All right. Who is going to win? Dustin Jacoby or Khalil Rountree? Khalil Rountree. I knew it. I knew you were going to pick that name. No, he is the underdog.
I picked the underdog.
All right. So who's going to win? Roman Dolidze or Phil Hawes? Phil Hawes. No, he's the favorite. So you got Phil Hawes and Rountree. Hope that don't hit because Dad's gonna lose all his money.
Yeah, yeah. Let's get one more fight that we don't have money on.
Okay. Who's gonna win? Tim Means or Max Griffin? Max Griffin.
Okay, I got money on that.
He's good. Max Payne. All right. And the no, he's not an underdog, but you picked one. All right, here's the last fight everybody wanted to know about. Who's going to win, Jake Paul or Anderson Silva? Anderson Silva.
Money dog.
He's an
underdog.
All right, say everybody, say you're welcome for last week.
Good job.
Say good luck on this week, everybody.
Hey.
Oh, are you hitting me, dude?
Just last time you elbowed her.
No, right. Mom said no fruits.
All right, come on.
You already got it.
Sheesh.
No fruit snacks. You can't give her fruit snacks. What are you talking about?
Freaking Rountree, man. She got me last week with that Islam.
All right. So with the baby blood picks, I can't do Rountree. I got Jacoby.
Yeah, I knew she was going to pick Rountree because of the name.
So I'm gonna do it, guys. So I'm gonna do Phil Hawes. I don't have a bet on this fight yet. I'll do Phil Hawes. And what was the other one that she did?
She did Phil Hawes and Max
Anderson.
Griffin.
Oh, Griffin. I do have a Griffin bet.
Yep. So you guys can pick out of them. She's got Rountree, Griffin, and Hawes, and then she picked Anderson Silva. She's old.
I mean, I'm pretty.
Like that, though.
You know what?
Griffin and Hawes. It's not bad.
Griffin and Hawes. I like it. I'll do Griffin and Hawes.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe I'll even throw a sprinkle on Silva as an underdog. I'm gonna wait though. I think he's gonna be a bigger underdog.
Yeah, isn't he plus more money now? I thought about him, but dude, he's so older now. He gets like older and older and older. And Jake Paul's like he's on some of the supplements too, dude. And it's like I don't want to see him win at all. And at first I thought Silva, but man, I'm leaning the other way. Dev 10-round fight too. 8 or it is 8. Remember Romero won a dance off against Izzy before losing the fight. Yeah, Silva just beat Paul on a dance off.
Well, Paul's white. I get it.
And Silva got the little capoeira dancing too.
True.
Not Silva doesn't go that long. Yeah. James, what's up? James and Amy, what's
What up,
up?
James?
He said, good luck, everyone, this weekend. I bet Paul at plus 110. That's a good bet. I don't want to see him win, but I just feel like, dude, like, Father Time's undefeated. And Rountree's the opposite of a lock, Dev. But no, he might be. But little baby blood picked it. I hope not. I bet Jacoby 2.5 units.
I know. I'm scared now. Everyone else is cool except the Rountree bet.
All right, Carlos said, let's go, Hawes. Yeah, so the one I'm going to put in too, like I'm going to put some money online actually on that. I'll probably like my bookie, and I'm going to put in Hawes Griffin because I like them.
I'll do that. I'll do Hawes and Griffin.
And that's got to be pretty good money because Griffin's what? Or Hawes is what? Like plus
Hawes
or minus
160. And then Griffin's like, well, he's minus 190 now. His line's starting to go back up. So,
yeah, but I hope Silva wins. I hope Silva gives Jake Paul some of that freaking Tito Ortiz treatment. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just freaking puts him down. But Bunny Hunter said, "Sack up this time, Johnny."
I'm doing it. I promise. I'll put it on my Instagram too, so you guys know. I'll put baby blood parlay bet. Boom.
Yeah, Daz said, "Thanks, guys, in chat." Yeah, dude. Thank you, Daz. Like I said, man, I always enjoy talking with Daz and checking out his
thanks for coming out.
Twitter and everything. Dirty Reg, great picks. He said for Baby Blood. Appreciate you coming out too, Reg. Yep. James, I'm glad, or Jim, I'm glad you guys got to make it. Max Griffin and Iron Turtle, I like that.
Agreed.
Dev said, damn good card. My boy BCS said, Baby Blood picked the second name you said every time. Is that what she did? Got to get the patterns. I'm gonna have to start figuring out how to put my people in the second. Then that's what you got to do. You got to figure out the patterns and work it. But yeah, man. Man, I hope she's wrong about Rountree. Waldo with Jacoby. Jacoby will lose. That does not sound good for me.
Don't you dare say that, nor us.
I hope not, but possibly. Prince of Misha said, great show. Appreciate you showing up too, man. Everybody for showing up. Yep. Said, hey, Johnny, remember us? Rule Silva opened as a favorite.
Oh, yeah. So if he opened up as a favorite, now he's a dog. I mean, bookies know something.
Yeah. Brittany, what's up, Brittany? She said, thanks for baby blood money. Baby blood money. Yeah, she that's her aunt. That's my girlfriend's sister. Appreciate you showing up, Brittany, and hopefully she's seen the baby blood section. Gabriel, did you guys break down Christian versus Weems? Yeah, we both went with Rodriguez. I think Rodriguez finishes him. Would you go with Johnny? Finish?
Yeah, Rodriguez. I think it's gonna be like a second round knockout.
Yep. Papa Chuck said, best of luck, everyone. Best of luck to you too, Papa Chuck. Appreciate you showing up. Always, man. Always showing up, dude. He's great too. Everybody follow him on Twitter too, man. He's hilarious. So get on there. I didn't want to see this fight, but it is what it is. Yeah, with Silva. Just wait. Baby Blood has her own YouTube channel. She will probably pick right around 95%. She's 3-0 last week.
Dude, that's awesome.
Should have took her freaking Islam pick.
Right.
I doubted her, man. I doubted her. Good show, guys. Sorry, can't chat much. Grinding at work. We appreciate you listening.
Yeah, appreciate you listening.
That's what's been messing my stuff up. I can't watch anybody's lives or any videos on YouTube at work because for some reason I have no internet the last like 3 months, dude. It sucks. Gore is winning. Big bet. Yeah, man, I got no bet on that. So yeah, good luck. But he definitely could, dude, especially a lot of money came in on him because he was about plus 180, plus 190 at one point. Now he's like plus 130. So there's definitely some money coming on. Shout out to my business, Dryer Pro. Yes, everybody check out Dryer Pro. Hell yeah, if you got a business, shout it out.
Your business, Dryer Pro, there it is.
Yes, everybody, look right there. Shout out to my business, Dryer Pro. Everybody check that out. Google it. It's worth a Google. Jenna Marie, damn it. Dev, appreciate you coming out every time too, Dev. Everybody, man, appreciate. We got 35 people in here right now, man. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Look for all our shows. Tomorrow, my official bets video will be out. And then Friday, I'll be doing my Worth the Wait show where I get on for about an hour and just talk with everybody about the weigh-ins and stuff. So come hang out with me then and we'll have a good time. And next week, we'll be live on JohnnyKpicks channel for UFC 281, Israel Adesanya Pereira. We're going to have
we got one more, 64.
Or no, I'm saying when we get to that one, though, we're going to have that live show beforehand. Yeah, we'll have that other 64 cards. Terrible.
I know.
But But yeah, man, Dirty Reg, Gabriel, Jenna, Ice Viking, Carlos, all you guys, man, Papa Chuck, Dev, everybody, man, appreciate all you guys coming out. We will see you. I'll see you guys tomorrow and Friday, and we'll see you for sure on here next Wednesday, man.
Yeah, take care, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Good luck this weekend, everybody.
Good luck, everybody.